So I am back in Greece. My
Yeah.
parents' house. I came in March at the start of lockdown, and I have been a bit more affected than most PhD students because I was about to start the final round of data collection right when the lockdown was imposed. So, since my data collection involves going to schools and interviewing children on a one-to-one basis, I was unable to go and do it. And in the beginning, I was very stressed, but with the support of my supervisors and the virtual meetings that we held together, I was able to see this as an opportunity to focus on different projects that I would have otherwise left for later stages of the PhD. And so I am now writing my thesis. I have no excuse but to do that. And yeah, it's going well. It's a bit of a change in the day-to-day life, but everything is great.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think some of our master's students this year had a similar challenge.
Mm.
And so we'd spend some time thinking about how they could collect data online
Mm-hmm.
through video interviews like this
Yeah.
and secondary data analysis, which seems to be going okay for them as well. So with the support again of supervisors. So I think on the whole, although the shift was quite quick with the lockdown, I think and I hope it's going okay for everyone.
Yeah, it's very good to have people support, supervisor support, the library staff that
Mhm.
are very helpful via online meetings, emails, and conversations. So
Yeah. No, they've been really great. The library have been brilliant as well in terms of digitizing resources and making electronic resources available. Yeah, I'm doing okay. A bit more work actually because as we talked about moving all our teaching online across programs. For us on the MSc this term, that's meant mostly focusing on supervision and remote supervision. And for other programs, that's meant moving to online learning. That's on the teaching side. On the research side, so one of the areas I'm interested in is the role of technology to support the training of healthcare workers. That's what I focus on. And because of COVID-19 and the extra training that's been needed, and primarily for doing it online, because people can't meet as often face to face, there's been a lot of work on the research side to do as well. So both have been busy on both fronts. On the MSc, as I said, this term it's very much focused on field work.
mhm.
And so both in terms of my own DPhil or PhD students and the master's students anyway, there would have been a lot of work going on in their home countries primarily, or doing field work, like in your case, the same issue at the DPhil level. So what we focused on doing, what we spent a lot of time working with students is doing is how much of that can be done online. And supervisors have been focused on providing specialist training in addition to the methodological training that's provided anyway on online forms of research, digital ethnographies for example, secondary data analysis that can be done at a distance. And even if people want to do more desk-type research, support in doing systematic reviews, meta-analysis, that kind of thing. So it's broadened the range at some levels of the thesis that students choose to do. So some moved away from more empirical type work, others focused on online but still empirical, and others then move on to secondary data analysis, and that's what we've been focusing on. But it's really been about the community as well, so making sure that all the supervisors are available, I'm available, the pathway leaders of each of the 4 pathways are available. And we mentioned the library already, obviously, critically. And then that peer learning, that the students can engage in that themselves through means like Teams, etc., online, and have meetings perhaps once a week, maybe more in their own time on Facebook or WhatsApp or whatever. But formally within the department, making sure that those online seminars, peer-to-peer exchanges go on as well throughout the throughout the term, and then we're constantly evaluating that to see what are the ways in which students think can be changed, can be improved, what they'd like to see more of, and that puts us, I think, in a good position should we need to continue online in this form come October. So that's what we've been focusing on this term. So the student perspective actually has been super, super helpful.
Yeah, and I can say that although DPhils are more lonesome compared to MSCs, where the student body is much more tight. I keep in touch with all of my DPhil friends through WhatsApp and Facebook, as well as Teams for the more official meetings. So it's been, although I am not in the UK, and even if I were in the UK, I wouldn't be able to see them, I still feel like I am very much involved in this community. So it's been.
No, that's really good to hear. So I think that community aspect is absolutely critical. So it's nice that technology enables us to do that and keep everyone engaged with one another.